Good evening, good evening, good evening. Please do not change the channel. Please do not adjust the TV. Yes, it's me, Mr. T1, whatever you want to call me. I'm back. Kim called me yesterday. Hey, they needed me. What am I supposed to do? I say yes. I came Congo's Kids Corner. I love the kids, of course. Work with the kids all day.
Okay. You got keys for the big band? Yeah, let me go get the keys.
I'm here on a great night. We got 3 different guests. They're coming out. They're going to tell us what's going on this week. We got a big weekend coming up. Of course, it's Martin Luther King Day weekend coming up. We have a big weekend coming. We have a group of kids coming up next. 2 championship teams is coming up. They're going to tell us what they did over the past month and a half. Incredible stories. Please, hey, call a friend. We're on tonight. Congo's Kids Corner. Let's go. Without further ado, I have 3 great young men. They're going to discuss an activity, an event coming up this weekend. I'm not sure. I think it's the 4th, 5th time. We'll find out the history of this event. We're going to introduce these young men, find out what's going on this weekend at PS DuPont. Without further ado, let's introduce our guests. One of my partners right to my right, and of course down the end, good guy. Y'all probably know him well. Please introduce yourself.
Sure. First of all, thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
I'm Billy Allen. It's absolutely an honor to be sitting here with you, all the great things you do for the community. As a result of that, we just want to compliment what you do. But you're absolutely right. This is an absolute great weekend, Dr. King's weekend.
Yes.
And we're just trying to show a part of it, just one day of it, on the 16th, specifically what we'll talk about. But it's a whole weekend affair. But hopefully today, between the 3 of us, we'll outline this is our 4th year to talk about what happened on the Rising King.
Absolutely. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Diamante Taylor.
Diamante Taylor, okay.
Yeah, and man, I don't really.
Okay. All right, well, let's slide down. We definitely gonna come back to you as Congo's Kids Corner. You're a child, I believe. You're a young adult, rather.
Yeah.
We're gonna find out what you got to do with the event. Let's slide down to the young man at the end. Talk to us.
Hey, Mr. T. Warren, pleasure to be here. My name is
Yes.
Teron Brown, committee member of Raising Kings, One Village, and we're here to speak about this weekend, Martin Luther King weekend, a Raising Kings event held at PS DuPont, and you're correct, this is the 4th annual year.
Okay, all right, well, let's get right into it. Let's find out what's going on. This is the 4th time doing it. So let's explore the event, find out when we know when it started, what's going on, some of the events that's going on, the times, who's going to be involved. Mr. King, talk to us.
Sure, absolutely. First of all, we will be vendors. So if there are vendors that have been notified, just go to the website, which we'll have posted. And we need the vendors to be there by 8 o'clock in the morning, simply because the program will start at 10 o'clock sharp. And at 10 o'clock sharp, we will have a welcome and a host that will be introduced, what's going on, and for the events for the day. It's a complete day, starting at 10, ending at 3 o'clock. We will serve lunch, so just come on as you are. And there was pretty much 4 things that happened. One is we would talk about and recognize our young men of color, make sure that the real message gets out about what they're doing and what they're achieving. We'll use live examples. We'll recognize people like the 14-year-old Emmanuel Sarvet, the skater, the ice skater, 14 years old, that just won the regional championship. He's going to be our next Olympian. He's here. He gets to Glasgow High School. He'll be there. We need to see and talk about young men like that. We're going to recognize the twin poets who's been with us, has made such a big difference. They will be given a presentation. And we also will be having several workshops. One specifically is the business workshop. The workshop will be broken up into 2 sectors. One sector we talked about as an entrepreneur. What do you do? How do you do it? Why and how can I get involved? The second one we'll talk about the more traditional route. I want to go and work in a business for another company. What should I do? How should I do it? John Ridgway, a senior executive for Toyota Lexus, local guy. He will be there running that workshop. So these are the functions that will be going on. We also will have another workshop where we will have, is talking about a mother raising a man. And we'll simply talk about that to describe what it's like as a single mom, the things and challenges that happen in raising a young boy. And so therefore, these will be chances that all the workshop will be interactive because we want to have dialogue. We want to make sure that we have and understand what some of the grassroots causes are that we need to do. We're not going to solve the problems on Saturday, but we're definitely going to listen, and we think we can make a difference. I think the other workshops that we can talk about is the basketball shootouts. We're going to have a basketball shootout. It's not all, we do believe in having fun. And the basketball shootouts will be teams of mentors and mentees, fathers and sons.
Yes.
It'll be a combination that will have activities to do that. Grand prize, $300 cash.
Ooh, okay.
So
$300?
there's a little incentive there to
Yes.
make sure that we keep the competitive spirit, which most times we don't have that problem, having competitive spirit, do with the money.
Wow.
So
okay.
those are some of the functions that are going on. And Twan, I'm sure you can highlight some of the other ones.
Incredible.
Yes. For those who don't know what Raising Kings are unfamiliar with it, it's a collaborative commitment to elevate the level of enhancement and engagement between positive role models and young adults of color. So what we try to do is unite the positive role models in the community, in the area, to let these young adults know that there is more to life than the streets. There's positive involvement from productive members of society such as yourself, local business owners, professional athletes, and other individuals. So we try to build a cohesive unit between the two, just to form a bond. Like Mr. Bill was saying, there's a basketball tournament where the age has to be 10 years apart. So there can be a 10-year-old playing for a 20-year-old. One individual has to be under 18 and one over 18. And there's a shootout around the court. I think it's 5 shots from each spot. Add the points up, and the team with the highest wins a $300 cash prize. In previous years, we had an Xbox tournament. I think it was Madden, and there was a cash prize. There's what my father never taught me. There's breakout sessions given by other individuals who just positive role models in the area. And Pastor
Right.
Mr. Bill
And
was telling.
just to recognize, actually, you participated in the chess tournament last year, or
Yes.
these guidance tours. So the chess tournament is a great event. So did you enjoy the chess event? Talk to us about that. I know you've been a major part of that with us.
Yes. I showed up last year, watched some of the events that was going on stage inside the auditorium, and I did walk through the chess event that y'all have. And we definitely got to put that in there. Chess is involved, okay? It's just not for the fathers. It's just not discussing what's going on around the neighborhood business parts. Basketball, we got chess in there also. That's a great incentive for the children, for the adults. Everybody can play chess. I'm going to be there monitoring the events, and I guess there's some type of tournament going on, or just going to be playing?
There will be a combination of those.
Okay.
Some of the greatest chess players in the country is right here at the Thomas Edison School.
Yes,
Those
yes, absolutely.
those youth and that environment will be there. They always take the lead. They will be there as a workshop, as well as participating, as well as some competitive spirit and activities going in there. But this is just not a one-time, one-weekend event. Rising King is ongoing throughout the year.
Yes.
So this is just one function that we do to recognize this weekend how important it is. And the focus is primarily 3 things. Is the expectation. We want to have the expectation of all men and all, especially boys of color. We want to make sure that we have a modeling have some type of role model that's going throughout the year and demonstrate that. And finally, we want to elevate the positive male image of our black youth.
Yes, absolutely.
So that is absolutely our mission and our vision to do.
No doubt about it, and we definitely need that message out there, man. I mean, with the media, with the things, with the state of Wilmington, Delaware, I mean, it's all negativity. This weekend, we uplifting the city, we uplifting the community. Come on out. It's just going to be an incredible event. I mean, it's just something for everybody this weekend. You come out, have fun. It's a free, no charge event. Is there a charge? There a donation needed?
Absolutely. There's no charge.
Okay.
We really want your presence. However, if you want to make a contribution or donation, we will accept it.
Yes.
We do need funding. So therefore, if you feel the Spirit and the Spirit leads you, please feel free to go ahead and do that.
Okay.
But as a result of it, we believe in equal sacrifice and not equal giving. So therefore, if you have the opportunity to come, just come as you are.
Absolutely. That sounds great. Got a young man in the middle, man. Congo's Kids Corner. Young man, what's your involvement with this weekend's activities, with this weekend's events? You gonna be balling out there? You playing some chess? You moving the pieces? Talk to us.
I'm a volunteer.
You a volunteer?
Yeah.
Okay.
See what's going on. For me, just to show support.
Okay. You're gonna be backstage, moving some things around, speakers, curtains, getting everybody out there. Okay. All right. How old are you, if I may ask?
18.
You're 18. Yes. Young man. All right. You in high school still?
Yes.
Okay, what school you go to?
Christiana.
Christiana High School. Okay, all right, good enough. All right, so you're gonna be out there volunteering. Do you need volunteers? Is there a volunteer need here? Is there a cause for that?
It's a good point. Absolutely. Volunteers are always needed. However, up to this point for this weekend, the volunteers has been registered, has been vetting, so we're absolutely good with the volunteers up to this point.
Okay.
However, go to the website. If you have any questions, please post it. Check our Facebook page out, and we're always looking for good people and good causes.
Okay. Well, Ivan, do we have that website up on the screen there? We can put up for them. People, please, people, log on, call the phone number, log on to the website, join the Raising Kings ceremony going on this weekend. It's going to be a great event. Teron, talk to us, man. How long have you been involved with this event?
This is my third year.
It's third year?
Third year. The first year they started in Ferris School for boys, actually.
Okay.
And there is a function going on there this Friday. We'll be there about 11:30 to 1 o'clock.
Okay.
We're taking a group of mentors to go to the school, to the facility.
Right.
It's going to be chess there. We're going to play checkers there. We're going to have this one-on-one mentorship with the guys. And we're just going to sit there and speak with them and just let them know that there's more to life than what their current situation is. And it's going to be a productive event, so anyone can come out. If you can make it, let us know. We are looking for entrepreneurs to come to the panel. If there are any out there who are willing to join us, the website is right there. You can email us, email Chandra Pitt, and let us know if you want to be involved.
Absolutely, yes. And we can't leave the stage without acknowledging Chandra Pitt. She, of course,
Absolutely.
created this program. I remember her doing it,
Yes.
the grassroots program that she put together. So acknowledgments to Chandra. I actually watched you get this together years ago. Your flyers are all in the barbershop. So acknowledgments to you. Great job. Keep up the good work, Chandra. You're doing a lot for the community. Really appreciate it. We need more Chandra Pitts out there, young ladies making it happen in the community. In closing, we've got a couple seconds left here. Rising Kings program. In closing, any closing remarks before we move forward?
Simply,
Yes.
come out on Saturday.
Okay.
Be there at 10 o'clock. Stay as long as you can. And if there's any questions, anything we can do to make and support you, please reach out to us via website.
Okay. Young man, talk to us, man. Close us out. What you got to say?
Just come support.
Okay, come out and support. Teron, shut us down, man, so we can move on to the next group.
Everyone, everything's been stated. Come out this Saturday. DVD Barbershop. Make sure you support your locals. See you Saturday.
Absolutely. Raising Kings this Saturday. I believe that's the 16th.
Absolutely.
16th. 8-2,
It's actually 10 to 3.
10 to 3.
Absolutely.
10 to 3. PS DuPont. You know where it is. North Side, Wilmington. We're going to move on to our next group. I believe we have the Howard Wildcats coming up. The Howard Wildcats, they won the championship about a month ago, 2 months ago. Shouts out to Howard East Side represent. We're going to get their coaching staff and some of the players to come on up and represent themselves and show us what they got. All right? Stay tuned. T1, Congo's Kids Corner. Yes, we're back. Please, once again, don't change the channel. It's me. I got the phone call. I'm here. All right, now listen. Next up, every time they call me, I just have incredible guests. It's just a joy to be on. This next group, I just couldn't wait for them to get on. The Kings, Raising Kings part was very good, but this piece really means a lot to me. It really does, because of course I'm born and raised on the east side of Wilmington. Howard Career Center is what we used to call it, like 4 blocks away from where I was raised up at. And of course, they was always known for basketball. A.J. English, shout to A.J. English, and of course, Aaron Gosa, all that good stuff with the basketball team. I know they won the championship a couple years ago also, went 50-0, 100-0, whatever the score was, whatever it was, but they won a chip. And now, today, I get to interview not the basketball team, not the baseball team, not the volleyball team, but the football team. The football team won the state championship. It was about a month ago, 2 months ago, whenever it was. I have the Howard Wildcats football team here to interview them, to discuss their successful season, to discuss them winning the chip for the year. To my left, I have G High represent. All right, class of '88. I'm an alumnus of G High. To my left, Mr. Ritter's alumnus of G High. Without further ado, we're just going to get right into these incredible young men, this incredible coach to my left, discuss the season, discuss what's going on in high school, of course, Congo's Kids Corner. We got to discuss that and discuss some of their other talents. All right. So without further ado, let's introduce the young men to my right, the players of the Howard Wildcats State Championship. Talk to us. Mr. Jeremiah, I believe, right?
Yeah, Jeremiah Blunson. I'm a 4.1 student at Howard, captain of the football team. Went All-State and Blue Gold this year.
Wow, incredible, okay, incredible. Mr. Darren, talk to us. What's happening, man?
Darren Matthews, got 3.3 GPA. I played 3 sports, basketball, football, baseball. I went second team all conference in football this year.
Okay, all right. You want to keep on rolling? You got more? All right, last but not least, Corey, talk to us, buddy.
My name is Corey Kent. I went first team all conference as a receiver this year. I mean, I get into a lot of things at Howard, and I also sing. That's about it.
Wow, okay, so incredible young men here. And of course, before we get right into y'all real true story, that chip, and of course, we're going to discuss those grades. Got to talk to my man to the left. Talk to us, Coach.
Thank you for inviting us here. It's been a pleasure. It's been a great ride from the start way back in August to now. You know, the championship game was December 5th. It's just been a blessing to watch these kids grow up and play ball and become men.
Absolutely, yes. Now, real quick, man, I've been following you for a long time from afar, all right? I heard that you got the job at Howard. How long have you been doing this?
This was my 15th season.
15 seasons. So you got generations on your belt, man.
Yes.
Absolutely. Long, hard run, man. I remember when you first started, man, a couple of those seasons in there, man. So you stuck it out, went through all the situation that you went through, and you finally made it. How does it feel?
Feels great. It honestly does. Like, I still wake up in the morning and wonder if it's real.
Wow, yes. Okay. Can you remember your first season? Remember your first season, what your record was?
I can. We went 5-5.
5-5? Okay.
Two of my seniors went on to play for Dell State, Ollie Taylor and Kenwan Miller.
Wow.
And then things kind of took off from there. Our second year, we ended up in the state championship.
Okay, all right. So this is your first one, though, correct?
No, this is our first win.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. All right, so then there was some turmoil throughout some of them years, right?
Yeah, 5-5, 3-7, 5-5.
Okay, all right. Excellent. Okay, incredible story. Howard Wildcats State Championship in football, state champs. Talk to us, man. All right, we're going to start with you. You did state that you're a 4.0 student.
4.1.
4.1. How does that happen? I'm a math man. How does that work?
My honors classes are way heavier
Oh, really?
than regular classes.
Okay, all right. Learn something new every day. Interesting. All right. I thought you made an error. All right, I gotta get my GPA game up a little bit there. All right, so what's your favorite subject?
Probably English or math.
English and math. Okay, math. That's what it is. My man. Okay. All right. So what other things you do in the school besides you play football, excellent student, anything else?
I'm a member of the National Honor Society,
Yes.
and that's it.
All right. Now, you don't sing, though, do you?
No,
No. Okay. All right. Now, what grade are you in?
I'm a senior this
You're a
year.
senior? Okay. Okay. What school we looking at?
I don't know yet.
You don't know yet?
Not
Yeah.
yet.
Take the SAT yet?
Yeah,
Okay. Nice and high?
that's
Got a
all right.
2300?
I wish.
All right. Okay. All right.
Wish.
Okay, but you are going to school.
Yeah, I'm going to college.
Okay. All right. Some schools probably looking at you. Did an awesome job. First team All-State. You're in the blue and gold game, so you probably going to get that free ride in there.
Hopefully.
Everything paid for. Yes. Definitely a key. You think school's free. You think they just come get you. You think mom and dad got it. No. Get that scholarship. Get that education paid for free. No doubt about it. Let's move on to the other young man. Talk to us, man. Corey, correct?
That's cool.
Corey, I'm sorry. Darren.
My favorite subject would be science. Got chemistry right now.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm just in sports.
In sports, okay. All right. You're a fine young man, a gentleman, a scholar, definitely. Okay. All right. Let's give a shout out to some of your favorite teachers over there. Who's one of your favorite teachers over at Howard Career Center?
Miss Young.
No.
No, we come back to you.
My favorite teacher would probably be my chemistry teacher, Dr. May.
Dr. Mitt.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me why.
He just keep everything laid back and make it easier for us to learn.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. And what position you play for Howard?
Center and D tackle.
Okay. All right. All right. Good enough. And you are a senior also?
Nah, I'm a junior.
You're a junior. Okay. Looking at schools already? What we got lined
Not
up?
yet.
Not yet?
Nah.
You got to get into that. You got to get it early. All right. Take the SAT. I think it's free for y'all, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's free for juniors throughout the whole state of Delaware, I believe. So That's definitely good. Get that practice, get that book, get in there and get that high score, man. The higher you get, the more money you get, the more scholarships you receive by getting a high score in the SAT. So definitely very important for you to do. All right, talk to us, Corey.
My favorite subject would probably be chemistry as well, and I also have Dr. May. That's probably my favorite teacher. I mean, I like all my teachers, but Dr. May would be my favorite.
Okay, all right. And what grade are you in?
I'm in 11th grade.
The 11th grade, okay. Any schools you looking at early? You visiting?
I mean, I haven't really visited any schools, but I have some schools I like Maryland, University of Maryland, and that's like really.
Okay. All right, let's stay on you, Corey, because we definitely want to check some more of your talents out. But I want to discuss this championship win, all right? Long road to success. What was your record this year?
Well, we went 7-3 during the regular season.
Okay.
I believe at the end of the year we went 9-3.
10-3.
10-3.
10-3. Okay. All right, that day, man, out there on the field, how was it, man?
Well, before the game, I had a lot of jitters. Pre-game, I was dropping like every pass I normally catch. But when the game started, I mean, everything kind of went our way. I mean, they scored first, but we didn't let up. We came back on offense. We struck fast, and the game just went our way. We went into halftime 22-7, but when we went into halftime, I had a discussion. We really weren't loud or rowdy. We had to keep our composure and just stay together because we knew the game wasn't over yet. And we came out the second half still with the same intensity, and we ended up winning the game.
Wow. That's all coaching, man. That's all Coach Ritter, man. Okay, you down, but it's not over with.
At all.
No doubt about it. Yeah, excellent. Now, any statistics, any scores, that game, how many catches? Talk to us. Give me your number.
I had 6 receptions, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
Oh, okay.
And, I mean, another thing is we lost to St. George's early in the year, our second game, 35-14. So they came in the game like kind of, this is going to be easy.
Right.
It just didn't go that way. It was our day that day.
Wow. Incredible. Talk to us. Give me your experience on that day, the football season. And, of course, last but not least, I want to hear those stats, man. What you do? 20 sacks?
I don't even remember my stats, but I remember on the bus ride there, I had my headphones in, trying to get in my zone, listen to my music so I can be ready. I know, like, when we was on the field and they scored, all I kept saying when we was on the sidelines, like, they don't know this brand of Howard football yet. So
right.
They, like, because like he said, they beat us in the season earlier, and I'm just saying, like, as we progressed through the season, we got more developed, and we just came together as a team in the end. We won.
Incredible. All right, so any stats you want to tell us about? A couple tackles there, fumble recover, anything?
I can't really remember my stats from the game.
Yeah, it was a blur. Okay, man. Yeah, you got that chip, man. It don't matter. All right, talk to us, man. How was that feeling? How was the game?
The feelings was way different because usually games are anxious. They're like, you're ready to play. But that game was my last high school game. No matter win, lose, or draw, it was my last game in high school. I wasn't anxious or jittery or nothing. I was just like, we was finally here. It's like an unbelievable moment. It's like ever since your freshman year, you think about what's it going to feel like your last game. Like the seniors last year, their last game was a regular season game, but mine was in the state championship. So that was an accomplishment by that. But before the game, I was like, it was unbelievable. You was just in a high. You was just loved everything. You just couldn't believe that you was there. Couldn't believe that it was going to be over in like 4 quarters of football.
Yes.
Working for your whole life, and then it's really here, that moment.
No doubt about it.
When you won.
Incredible, man. I bet that was a major feeling to work so hard to go through everything y'all went through. Of course, losing to St. George's early in the year, coming back for that revenge game, boy, that's key. Yes, no doubt about it. What about them stats? Tell us.
I don't remember my stats.
You don't remember either? Well, it don't matter. They got the W. They got the win.
That's all that matters.
They representing the hood. They representing East Side. No doubt. Got to put that in there.
I remember 28-14.
Excuse me?
28-14.
28-14. That's all that counts.
13? No, 28-13.
28-13. Y'all covered the spread, right? What was the spread? You remember?
Nah, we were supposed to lose. They had us losing by like a touchdown or something.
Right.
And so we proved them wrong. Brad Myers.
There you go. All right. Okay, Coach Ritter.
Yes, sir.
I know you discussed it earlier, man, the long, hard road to success, going through with the kids. Some students maybe not making it. Some students making it. Tell us about how that was this season. Did you lose a few of them? Did you gain a few? Did some talents come through, some freshman sensations? Tell us about that season in general.
I think it was a combination of things, honestly. We had some seniors. Naquan Watson ended up playing for us. Didn't play last year.
Okay.
Played this year. Led the state in interceptions with 10.
Wow.
You had an offensive line with Blunson and Matthews gel, and earlier in the year there was a lot of blocking assignments that were being missed, and then towards the end of the season, these two gentlemen basically took that line over, and they secured assignments, they secured blocking. They did a real nice job. And then Corey Kent, there are oftentimes Ernest would throw a ball up,
Right.
and you'd hear in the headset, well, that's incomplete. And the next thing you know, Corey would zoom under it, catch the ball, and be like, we'd be celebrating.
Right. Wow. Okay.
He might be small, but he can move.
Yeah.
He can really move.
No doubt about it. Prestige Academy represent. No doubt about it, man. Good kid.
Yeah, and that's kind of how the season went. I mean, as the season progressed, you saw the kids grow and start to like each other, and they truly became a team, which was, from my perspective, something that was very unique about this group.
Yes. No doubt about it. Wow. Okay, man. Howard Wildcats football, not basketball, football state champions. We're gonna slide down and do some real quick talent searching. All right, we here. We understand that there's a talented young man besides just playing football, besides in the classroom. Talented young man in the corner, Mr. Corey. I was told that you can blow. You can sing very well. Can you spit us a couple bars?
Anything?
Sing a couple bars.
Anything in particular?
My favorite song is I Believe I Can Fly by R. Kelly, of all people.
Sorry, I was
Yes. or We Are the World. Remember We Are the World, man? All Stars.
Come on, you're
All
starting
right.
to date us, man.
You gotta go more on Sunday.
All right, give us what you got, man. Whatever you got, buddy.
Okay.
Give us your favorite, man. Give us what you do best.
Yes.
Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Mary, did you know that your baby boy would save our sons and daughters? Did you know that your baby boy has come to make you new? And this child that you delivered will soon deliver you. Oh, Mary, did you know?
Wow. Coach, I have to say, I thought you was just joking.
I told you I could see talent.
Yeah, I thought it was just a shakedown, you know what I mean? You'll come out here and make everybody laugh. Wow, you got some vocal cords over there. Incredible. Anybody want to back that up and try your hand? Yeah. All right, okay. All right, well, look, we have to move forward, but what I want to do is just give you all a last shout to some of your fellow teammates that didn't make it. All right, some of the fellow players that's not here that helped you out. Maybe definitely that quarterback, got to recognize him. All right, and that front line. All right, y'all been playing long enough to know it's about that front line. You ain't got that front line, ain't nothing gonna happen. So give a shout out to some of the players.
I mean, I want to give a shout out to Ernest and Trayvon and my offensive line. I mean, without them, nothing can happen. You can't make any passes or you can't make any runs if you don't have people that block for you. I mean, last year I didn't start receiver or I didn't even start defense, and this year, I mean, Ernest, we just came together. Like after the first game, he threw a touchdown pass and just kept going, and we just clicked.
Absolutely. So, what's his name?
Ernest Austin.
Ernest Austin. Shouts out to Ernest Austin. Talk to us, man. What's your favorite players, man? Somebody, your sidekick. I know you got your center or guard tackle right here beside you.
It's my guard. Shout
guard.
Shout out to Jeremiah. Shout out to the rest of my line. We was grinding the whole season. Shout out to my quarterback, Ernest Austin. Shout out to my running backs, Trayvon Borjak, Gerald Wiggins,
Morgan.
Oh yeah, and William Morgan.
Okay.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. Yeah. All right. That's about right. Talk to us.
All right, I got a lot.
Shout out. Let it roll.
Shout out to E, Trey, Moo. He's led the state in picks. Shout out to defensive line, Kai, Ahmad, Will, Marsalis, everybody. Jordan. Jordan was a tackle too. Made all conference. He made all conference too. We got squad. Kyle, Ernest, Trey, Corey, D, Nick, AG, all them guys. Karan.
About the coaches, man. Coaches. Shout out to the other coaches besides Coach Ritter.
I would say Coach Ritter, but he made us run too much.
Oh, really?
Suicide killed me.
Yeah, no doubt
Coach
about
Ritter,
it, man.
Coach Clack, Matthews, all those guys.
Yes, yes.
making us to the men we are today.
Yes, yes. Man, this is just an excellent example. As you know, I teach school on the side, if you want to call it that. And to have these young men to my right and to deal with some of the situations I deal with, the challenging situations I work with, and to see these young men to my right, to see that we have some positive young men coming up in the community doing the right thing. 4.1, that's not a mistake, GPA. We got 3.0s, chemistry is their favorite subject. This is an amazing situation. Proud of y'all. Like I said, I've been watching Coach to my left from before. He didn't even know, but I was on y'all watching it, St. George's. I knew y'all played them. Just an incredible scene here, an incredible event, Howard Wildcats. Before we roll, Coach Witter, I want to give you the last grandstand here. Maybe some other players that didn't make it. Maybe it's some coaches that you want to give acknowledgments to. And take us home, man. Tell us about the whole situation at Howard this past year.
I personally would like to thank the players. I think they worked extremely hard. My coaching staff came together at a time when I hired 3 new coaches this year.
Oh, wow.
And we came together as a group and worked really hard. And then you got to thank the parents, you know, because without the parents, we wouldn't have the players.
Yes. Yes. You forget them, no doubt about it.
And you don't win X and O's without players. So.
Yes, yes. All right. That's about right, man. We got Howard here. All right, we got another football team coming up. Before we roll, I think it's a Miss Cornish over there. Is there a Miss Cornish that works at the school? Maybe we're at the wrong school. I apologize. Howard Wildcats, state champs. See you next time. Hello, hello, hello all. And last but not least, do not change the channel. I'm the host. Kim is off for the night. They asked me to come on and host the show. And without further ado, we just got the best group, the largest group that showed up tonight. This group went down to Florida, represented Wilmington, Delaware, and won the championship down there. Representatives went down, young children from the community, represented Wilmington, Delaware by going down there showing them what we got up here in this small state of Delaware. All right, so without further ado, we're just going to introduce the barrage of children. Coaches are in the building. We're going to go down the line and find out their names, find out what happened in Florida, who went down with them, what was the story, who scored, what the coaches do. We're going to find out the whole story. Did the coaches hang out down there, South Beach, wherever they was? Let's find out what went down in Florida with the Titans football team. Talk to us, man. What's your name, man? Talk to us.
My name is Stephen Hall. I play wide receiver, corner, and safety. I go to Stanton Middle School. I have honor roll, and that's it.
And what happened in Florida? Tell us a little bit about Florida since you started us off.
We went to Daytona Beach, and I think we did good down there.
Okay. All right. Did y'all win anything?
Yeah.
What y'all win?
Our first game, and we won the national championship.
Excellent. Excellent. What age group is this?
Juniors.
Juniors. Okay. All right. Great job. Great job. And I love the fact that you said you're an honor roll student. Man, what's your favorite subject before we move forward?
English.
English. Math, maybe? No math? Yeah. It's all right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Talk to us, young fella. What's your name?
My name is Jaden Handy, and I play offensive guard and defensive tackle, and I'm an all-A student, and I go to a home school.
Okay. All right. And you play defensive tackle. What else?
And offensive guard.
Okay. All right. So you paved the way for him, and then you was knocking them out too on the other side, playing both ways. All right. Did a good job down Florida.
Yeah, we won 3 games.
3 games. Okay. They couldn't believe y'all was from Delaware, huh?
Yes.
Right. Representing. Proud of y'all. All right. Let's move forward, sweetheart. Talk to us. What you involved in? What are you doing with the Titans?
I'm a Titan cheerleader.
Oh, great.
My name is Jalen Handy.
Yes.
And I am Distinguished Honor Roll student.
Wow.
And I go to Gemariah Christian Academy.
Oh, okay.
It's my aunt's home school.
Okay.
And I enjoy cheerleading.
You enjoy cheerleading? Okay, so you went down, they took the cheerleaders down and everything, huh? So you was down there living it up in Daytona Beach, right?
No, I didn't go.
Oh, you didn't go? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Cheerleaders ain't make this trip?
Some of them did.
Some of them did? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well, great job. Keep up the good job in school. Yeah. Education is the key to success. No doubt about it. Let's talk to this young man, man. Did you go down?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Tell us about the trip to Florida.
The trip was good.
Yes.
I think we did good. We worked hard down there, and we did our best.
Okay, what position do you play?
Linebacker and wide receiver.
Linebacker and wide receiver. Okay, you catch any balls?
Nah,
Nah, you hit somebody?
couple of times.
Couple times. All right, okay. Great job. And maybe I missed the school. Did you go to? What school you go to?
PS DuPont.
PS DuPont. Okay, what grade?
7th.
7th grade. All right. Okay. Good job, man. Okay, let's slide down the line. Talk to us, young man. What's your story?
My name is Jaden Wheeler. I go to Conrad School of Science.
Conrad.
I got honor roll, and I play right guard on offense and right tackle on offense, and I play defensive line.
Okay, all right. So we got two-way players all down the list, huh? You're going both ways, getting it in. You ever take a break, man? You ever say, look, I need a substitute, or you just do the whole game?
I go the whole game sometimes.
Sometimes, all right. What about special teams? You out there in special teams too?
Kick
All right.
return.
My man. Landwood, right? Okay. You said you was an honor roll student?
Yeah.
Conrad School of Science.
Yeah.
Sounds great. What's your favorite subject over there, if I may ask?
Math.
Oh, man. Respect. All right. All right. Okay, let's slide down the line. This young lady at the corner, beautiful young lady, talk to us. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Jada. I am a cheerleader for the Titans. I went down to Florida. It was a lot of fun. My favorite subject is science and social studies. And I get honor roll. And that's it.
That's good. That's good. So you went down to Florida. You went. How was it?
It was good.
It was good. Yeah. A lot of sun. The weather was good. Yeah, it was probably cold up here. Well, you know, it wasn't that cold up here during that time. I'm not sure, but it's definitely better weather than we had up here. No doubt about it. All right. Good job. To my left, my man, my co-host. What's happening, man?
My name is Michael Brock. I go to Mount Pleasant Elementary. I am a guard on offense, tackle on offense, and on defense, defensive tackle.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you went down Florida. Was you hitting a couple of them guys down there?
Yep.
Them Florida kids? Yeah. Get any sacks? Hit a couple running backs though, right?
Yep.
Yeah. They went up that one hole. You smashed them, right? Okay. All right. So how's school, man? What's your favorite subject over there?
Science.
Science. Okay. That's a part of math. So you all right. No man. Okay. All right. So there's the children. Congo's Kids Corner. Definitely want to represent them, but we can't move forward without talking to the people that put it together. The guys on the front line, per se, getting everything together, getting them names right, sending that money out, sending them hotel rooms, that travel expenses up, and putting in that hard work during practice. I don't know where y'all practice at. I know that we got an East Side thing, East Side Charter School. People practice there. I know people practice at PS. They all over. I don't know exactly where y'all practice at, but y'all put in work. Y'all put in a lot of work. I know several kids that play with y'all organization. So without further ado, coaches, talk to us, man. Introduce yourself and tell us about the Titans and tell us about y'all way to this successful adventure that y'all competed in last month.
All right, I'm Coach Steve Brown. I'm also the president of the organization. To my right is our treasurer and also vice president and coach. Janelle DeMoyne is the treasurer. Coach Bobby King, he's the vice president. We're missing our other assistant treasurer, VP, Chanel. She's behind the camera, but I definitely have to start off by giving them their props because we made it all happen. The Wilmington Titans you asked about, we practice at 4th and Woodlawn.
Okay.
We play our home games at Eden Park. This was our 5th year.
Yes.
I would like to clear up, we didn't win a national championship this year.
Okay.
We won a national championship last year in Florida.
Okay.
Our 10U finished 3rd this year, which is still pretty good. So we actually didn't, like I said, we didn't win any, but we won. All 4 of our teams were undefeated locally and won our local championship.
Absolutely.
So we were all Delaware UTAC, United Tri-Athletic Conference champions.
Right.
So everybody you see here, not only are they honor roll, but like I said, they were all champions. And I'm definitely proud. As a program, we're at about 75% honor roll rate. So that's rare. But as you see, most of the kids who sat up here all said they were honor roll.
Beautiful.
So it's a good thing that we're doing. It's nothing without the dedication from the parents, our sponsors, big time. I got to get a shout out to Theo Gregory. You know what I mean? Because the Florida thing wouldn't happen if it wasn't for Theo Gregory, his sponsorship, All Around Movers, G-Tech Cleaning, Unique Imaging. You know, they were helped out sponsor-wise. So like I said, it's nothing without the support from the parents, volunteers, and the sponsors.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. I bet. Tell us about yourself, sweetheart. What's going on? I know you're the treasurer, but I know you play some other roles also. Explain.
I'm the team mom for the 12U juniors. What else? My name is Janelle, and I'm a little bit of everything. Treasurer. What am I? Registration.
Right.
Play a lot of key parts in the Titans organization. We had a wonderful season this year. I'm proud of our boys and young ladies. They represent Delaware well.
Absolutely.
And I just want to say congratulations to them. You know, dedication, hard work pays off.
Yes. Great. Inspiring story. Last but not least, man, talk to us, big guy. I want to hear your story, man. I want to hear what else went down in Florida.
My name is Bobby King. I'm the Team U head coach. We had an excellent time down Florida. It was great competition. Unfortunately, we came in third place. Hard fought game. Yeah. They scored 20 seconds left on the game. They went ahead. We went in 14-14. Unfortunately, 20 seconds left. They punched in the touchdown, kicked the field goal. That's how they beat us. Number one team in the country.
Okay, y'all went down to the wire.
I want to really give a great job that my kids fought hard.
Yes.
They played. They rose to the level of competition. Coming from Delaware, you wouldn't think that a small team and the level of competition throughout here, we was able to compete, and we competed to the fullest. And that's the biggest thing I really want to say to these kids, that I love these kids. I mean, these kids went down there and fought their heart out, and that's the number one thing I really want to say. And unfortunately, I mean, I'm not to say unfortunately, but next year we're gonna bring it home for the state of Delaware.
Absolutely, man. Great job.
Definitely.
Great. Excellent. Now listen. I've been noticing this over the last maybe 5-6 years that the youth football has grown immensely. All right, we got so many teams that's competing on the national level, and when y'all get older and y'all start traveling the world, y'all be able to see, okay, we're from small Delaware, and we actually went to Florida and competed against, as the coach said earlier, teams from around the country, and actually came in third place, first place last year. Y'all went out there and did the job. And Delaware is just small on the map, all right? So y'all went down there, Florida this big on the map. Y'all went down there, New York probably was down there, Philadelphia was probably down there. All states, surrounding states was probably down there competing, and y'all went out there and y'all rose above all of them and represented yourself, represented your coaches, represented your family, and represented the state of Delaware. So it's an amazing feat. Proud of y'all. We're going to go ahead and go through and just give some shout outs to, somebody that y'all want to give a shout out to. Maybe it's a teacher. Maybe it's some friends, all right? Maybe some other players that's not here. Talk to us, man. We're going to go with you first since we got you last. Give a shout out to somebody that you know about out there.
I would like to give a shout out to my teacher for teaching me and letting me play football like this. And my mom for actually letting me know about football. Because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be playing right now.
Wow, okay. Shouts out to Mom. All right. Start us up, big guy with the shout outs, man. What's going on, man? Take us down.
I would like to shout out my teachers, my English teacher, my dad, my mom, my sister, my brothers, and my uncle, my mom, all my friends.
Okay, all right. I know they watching. Tell us, man, who to shout out, man? Coaches, somebody?
I just want to shout out to my teammates that are here right now. I want to shout out to my family, and I want to shout out to my teachers and my cousins. And that's all.
Okay, all right. Sweetheart, tell us who you want to give a shout out to and take us out.
I want to shout out to my coaches, my cheerleading coaches, and my mom, and my teachers.
Okay. All right, your teacher. Represent them teachers. Good job. Yes, sir.
I want to shout out to my teachers, my coaches, my family, and my friends.
Teachers, coaches, family, friends. All right.
And the rest of my teammates that's not here.
My man, yeah. Represent them teammates. Young fella.
Shout out to my mom for letting me continue playing this sport, and shout out to my dad who signed me up for this sport. Shout out to my teachers and my family and the rest of my teammates and my coaches.
Okay, sounds good, no doubt.
I would like to get a shout out to my mom, my dad, my sisters, my brothers, and my whole family.
Okay. All right, great, great. The Wilmington Titans coaches, y'all want to take us out real quick? We got about 30 seconds left, I believe, man. We're going to close it down with y'all. Any closing remarks about the Wilmington Titans signing up? Where y'all playing at? What's going on?
Follow us on Facebook, Wilmington Titans Youth Athletics. On Instagram, it's Wilm Titans Youth Athletics. We're doing basketball right now from 1st grade to 8th grade. I would like to shout out real quick my wife, all the assistant coaches, the cheerleading coaches, all the volunteers, all the dedicated parents. It's nothing without y'all.
Okay, all right, well, there it is. Congo's Kids Corner. T1, peace.